Capricorn, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for choosing my channel. Today we're asking a very important question that might concern you. Who are you? We're going to talk about your potentials, your talents, your skills, the way you present yourself to the world, the way you see the world, and anything that's important about you. I'm using one card from the Heart Path Oracle cards. And I've pre-shuffled your cards thoroughly. So all I have to do is choose one. Now I'm drawn to this one here. So let's take the others away. Make some space. What have we got here for you? Oh, it's in... I'm going to have to turn the video. I'm going to have to turn the camera. Give me a moment. Some of these cards are in portrait. Some of them are in landscape, as is this one. So, wow, Capricorn. We have the sacred spiral with spiders. You are an infinite being, Capricorn. That tells me you're obviously a very spiritual being. You have a concept of the infinity of the universe, life, the world. You feel that you are this little disc, egg, in the middle of the swirling universe. You're very aware of the vastness. You're very aware of the vastness of the possibilities of life as well, of the options and the opportunities. So, and you're not afraid to pursue any options, possibilities that present themselves. When they do, you recognize that when it comes along. You're a free thinker. You're not hemmed in by, let's say, old constraints, old constructs from your past, old habits. You can break through any patterns that are occurring in your life that may be holding you back. You're breaking through the barriers. Old constructs from your childhood, your school days, and so on. Any conditioning is something that you can always overcome because you have your own opinions about the world. You don't need any prejudice or bias or preconceived ideas or fixed opinions to keep moving forward and making a lot of progress in this world. You are a very tolerant and accepting person, respecting other people's points of view and opinions. You're open-minded, broad-minded, very broad-minded in your case. I mean, that is actually something that I don't associate Capricorn with, but what do I know? Honestly, I can generalize the star signs, but that's obviously the wrong thing to do. You deal very well with the inner conflicts and inner contradictions. You do a lot of shadow work, dealing with any insecurities. You're embracing your dark side. You know how to deal with your own anxieties, old wounds, old fears, old wounds from the past. Nothing presents a big challenge to you. You're very adaptable. You're very multi-skilled. You're almost like the magician. You have a tool in your toolbox for any given situation. And you're going with the flow of the universe. You know it's good at times to do that, but you also know you're very practical. We have these twigs here, and these tree bits and leaves and things, reminding you that you are a very practical person and you're very down to earth, so you don't always go with the flow all the time. You know when to do that and you know when not to do that. You know when to make your own input, come up with a new idea to further your progress in life. So, on the whole, yes, you are practical. You can be very analytical at times, very mental. You can make very mental-based decisions. Analytical. You have an analytical mind. That's why you realize that, we're just a tiny dot in the universe and everything is interconnected. And that makes you that infinite being. It says here, sacred spiral with spiders. Now, I can't see the spiders here, but the spider represents hard work and weaving their own web of life. So that's what you're doing. You're weaving your own web of life. You're walking to the beat of your own drum. You know who you are. You have the self-confidence. You have the self-belief. You have the self-respect. You know absolutely who you are. You are very much connected to your higher self, your true authentic self. You have no fear expressing it to other people. So you come across as someone who's easily understood. Of course, there's a hidden side to everybody, but we don't always have to show that. As long as you can move around in the 3D world, get to grips with the material challenges and looking after your prosperity and your stability and your growth and your security. You know how to do that with your analytical and practical mind. You're probably working a job or used to work a job where you can very much use those skills, mathematical skills, logical thinking skills, and so on. That's all in abundance within your personality, within your psyche. And you're very productive. The spider is productive. They're weaving their web all day long, often starting a new web in the morning to catch new prey. In your case, it's another day, another dawn. Let's weave a new web. Let's get some new ideas going. Let's come up and be inventive, and you always try to use your full potential and your powers and your abilities and your talents and your skills. And you're working at full capacity here, Capricorn. Wow, that is a beautiful reading. So, if any of it resonated, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. And I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, Capricorn, take very good care. Bye-bye.